Shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard gain. We're still in the first half. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. 2 catches. Touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And now here come the Ravens. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here. Steps away to his... Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Derek Hall, what a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Eluding the pressure right. A nice little juke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. In motion, the tight end. They'll fake it. Now Smith out to his left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Smith. Flush to his right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Smith. Flushed out right. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks open the lead up to 34-0. They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
As we've prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson from the shotgun. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Play action. It's Smith. They'll roll him out right. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 69 yards. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. Eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we've prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. And they'll begin by running the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the gun, Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Aguilar in motion left. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 40 line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Now Geno rolling to his right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Kobe Bryant makes the stop on that one. 2nd and 5. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he powers his way up past the 30. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Off the option, here's Henry. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Here's Jordan Stout now. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Ravens send their punter out now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And taken right on the 30. Pretty move. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. Off of play action, here's Smith. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as they'll look to add to him with another drive here. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Geno now to throw. And Walker has it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Throwing again is Smith. Rolling to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have opened the lead up to 60. Flush to his right. It's complete. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone. On two more.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards.
Here's Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now, Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. In motion left, Bateman. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Throwing is Smith. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Smith now to throw. Steps away. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith as the 1st half is winding down. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Geno's going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Sit hot.
Throwing is Jackson. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On the move to his left. That is incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Smith. Buying time to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Walker. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdowns. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks just continue to roll. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Derek Hall. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Smith out to his left. Gets past him at the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Here we go, hey.
They'll toss this out right to Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. They'll roll him out right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taking on the midfield logo. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Smith. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. 45 yards. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A check down here for Henry. And he works free. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 53 yards. And the Ravens are able to at least get one score back. Tucker with the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's Smith. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. They snap it to Smith. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back to throw, Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now Smith being chased out left. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Smith escaping the pressure right. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now maybe a free play here for Smith. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Running right, here's Walker. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Geno now to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah. It's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
Okay.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Play action. It's Jackson under pressure, and they got to him again. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. In motion left goes a tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. He's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss to Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, 28 yards. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Now a toss coming right side. It's Walker. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he... Get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of the 2-point try. To see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ravens offense get... And ready for this next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Jackson now. And a press. Gets to him again.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up six.
Rush comes and they block it. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And he's... Score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Oh, and now they're going to... The defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
And his play. Does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
To throw is Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Oh, the Seahawks come after it, and they block it.
So when I look at the scoreboard and realize they just blocked a punt with that type of a lead, how much of that was a called punt block, or how much of it was a breakdown, you think, by the team punting the ball?
You got to think a breakdown, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think someone just didn't fulfill their assignment and end up now in even worse position.
And now you can start the buses. I would say it's safe. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Quick throw there is incomplete.
But I have to admit, I'm ahead a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4. Jackson under pressure, and they got to him again. Go in the books. forces a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Jackson. And he's going to go down again. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. The Ravens send their punter out now, and he's had all kinds of problems just getting punts off so far. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. He spins free. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and out now come the Seahawks. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Sticking with Walker on second down. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Smith now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And that last run is going to set a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback, surpassing Justin Fields, who had 178 in 2022 in a ball game. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. David Ajabo, credit him there. He fired across the line and planted him for a loss on the play.
Here we go.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Oh, what a juke into space. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 20. First down, Seattle.
Here we go.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Throwing now, Smith. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this